Welcome to Learning from Photographs at the Wyalusing Valley Museum. To learn more about the museum, visit our website, wyalusingmuseum.com. In this episode of Learning from Photographs, we're going to be looking at a photo of the Middendorf Hotel from around 1900. If you were in Wyalusing before the mid-1980s, you probably saw this building in person. And even if you're a more recent resident, you might recognize the top part, the cupola, which is now a gazebo in the borough park. But even if you had never seen this building before at all, you could learn some things about what it is and where it was located by looking closer at the photograph itself. If we zoom in on the building a bit, you can read the sign that's attached that says Hotel Middendorf. And if we look at the background to the left of the building, we can see that the neighboring building has a pretty distinctive window, and that identifies it as the Presbyterian Church, which is still located on Church Street in Wyalusing. So we know that the building was located at the corner of Church and Marsh Streets in Wyalusing. Looking at the foreground shows us that these roads were dirt at the time that the photograph was taken, which helps narrow down the time frame. If you look closely, you can see there's wheel marks in the dirt from where buggies and wagons made the turn around the corner. There's also kind of an interesting crosswalk, which would have helped pedestrians keep their feet out of the mud a little bit as they were crossing the street. Even if you saw this building before it was demolished, it didn't look exactly like this. This photograph was taken at a transition point between what the building once was and what it eventually became. If we take a closer look at the back, we can see that this four-story addition at the front is connected to a much older building. Originally built as the Gaylord House in the early 1800s, this served as a home for the Gaylord family for a number of years and eventually became the Gary House Hotel. Joseph Middendorf was managing the Gary House Hotel around the time that the four-story addition was put on the front in 1894, and very soon after that he became the owner of the hotel and its namesake. We can see at the back of the house that there was an earlier addition to the house structure, and you can also see beyond that just the top of the barn that was the livery stable for hotel guests. A decade or two after this photo was taken, the back was replaced with a four-story addition that was kind of a blocky-shaped addition that added more rooms to the hotel, and porches were added to the front of the hotel. Thanks for joining us for a closer look at this photo of the Middendorf Hotel. There are more photographs of the Gaylord House and of the Middendorf Hotel in various stages of its life at the Wyalusing Valley Museum, so please come and visit us in person. You can learn more about museum hours and upcoming events at our website, wyalusingmuseum.com. Thank you again for joining us.